Hey guys, what's going on? It's Drummerking here, and today we are going to be doing a video of how to make a thumbnail for your YouTube videos on iOS devices and also Android devices. This video will actually be mainly for the iOS devices, so iPod, iPhone, iPads. This works on all of them. Android, I'm not sure if it will work because the apps you will need today in today's video may not be on the Android / Windows stores, so that might be a problem, but you could find alternatives, so it may still work. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, let's get into today's video. So guys, the first apps you're going to need is you'll need to use the App Store. So you need to set up your iTunes and all that, and you need to use that to get the apps that you're going to need. The apps that you're going to need today are actually Firefox browser, which you can download from the App Store. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. The Youdoodle app, also I'll show you how to do that in a minute. That's basically like a Photoshop for iPad. And you'll also need a link in Safari, so you'll need to use the Safari app. Of course, you could also do this using the Firefox browser app to get to this link, but today we'll be using Safari for that. So let's get started, shall we? Okay guys, to start today's video, we're going to head to the App Store first of all. Alright, so once you're in the App Store, guys, you want to hit the search bar, and you want to search for Firefox, which is the first app we're going to get today. Firefox. Firefox is basically the it's a third-party browser similar to Safari, but Firefox is also one of the main browsers on PC. So I use this because this is easy to use, and it's easy to navigate for what we're going to do today. So anyway guys, you'll see it first up, the first one. As you can see, there's also Opera browser if you prefer that. You could also try it with Chrome, although Chrome may not work for this. So I suggest using Firefox because I know that works. So click on Firefox if you're going to get that one. And then for me it says open, but for you guys you can click install or get. And then let that download. Once you've pressed get, sign in, all that stuff, let it download. Once it's downloaded, then you're ready to go for the next app. Then, guys, once Firefox is downloaded, you want to go back to the App Store, and you want to go down, you want to go to the search bar, and you want to search for Youdoodle. This is the second app, guys, that we'll be using today, and basically this app is like Photoshop for iPad. It lets you draw photos, and this is the app we'll be creating our thumbnails from. So once you search Youdoodle, guys, there's three versions. There's the free version, right? There's the free version of the Plus, and then there's the Pro version. You can get either the free version or the Plus version, or the full version if you have $4.49 to get that. I actually have the full version, but I bought it through the free version because it came up for me in that. So the free version has a lot of ads, and so does the Plus, but the Plus allows you to use the custom backgrounds and stuff, I think, as well. But I haven't used the Plus before, so I'm not sure. But you can just get the free one if it's easiest for you. But any of them you get, it'll be able to make a thumbnail for today's video. So decide on which one you're getting of them. I've got the free one, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Whichever one you get of Youdoodle, install that, let that download. Once that's downloaded, that's all you need to do at the moment. Alright guys, so the next step now for today's video to head towards creating a thumbnail is to go to Safari. And if you want to, you can do this using the Firefox browser or another browser if you've got one. But I'm just going to use this during Safari. So in Safari, you want to head to Google. And then from Google, you want to type in Fire logo. Right. Once you type that in, guys, you want to go down past the images, and you want to click on www.flamingtext.com.au. This is the site we'll be using today. I do have it bookmarked, but I thought I'd just show you the Google way of how to find it, in case you don't. From here, I recommend you bookmark it, because this is a great site to use for thumbnails and pictures and all sorts of stuff, because it offers so much creation and creativity with the thumbnails and different pictures. So anyways, just give it a minute to load up. Once it's finished loading, you can see there's the flame logos there, but there's over, I think there's over like 400, there's 452 logos to choose from on this site. So you're welcome to choose something different. For today's video, I'm actually going to be creating the thumbnail for my Who's Your Daddy gameplay that I did recently, a couple weeks ago. And to do that, I'm going to be using the standard flame, this flame logo here. Right, but anyway, you just need to bring that site up. For now, we don't have to do anything on it. That's all you need to do. Alright guys, so once you have that brought up, basically we're going to be starting how to do the thumbnail now. That sounds a bit weird. Anyway, so once you've got all the apps downloaded and all set, you want to go into Youdoodle first up. Once you go into Youdoodle for the first time, it might prompt you to buy the full version or something like that. Just click no for the moment unless you want to. But yeah, so once you open Youdoodle, it'll bring you up with probably a blank page, sort of like what I've got on the screen right now. And then from this, alright, this is how we're going to do our thumbnail. To start off our thumbnail, guys, you need to hit the far bar at the bottom, this one next to the assistive touch. So this one here that's over now, you want to touch that, and then it'll bring you up with this drop menu. In this drop menu, guys, what you want to do is you want to hit resize, and then from resize it gives you the width and the height levels, and the ratio aspect. You can change this manually if you wish to YouTube's size, which is 1280 by 1080, I think, or something like that. Or to make it a lot easier, guys, you can go to common image sizes, and if you scroll down a little bit, guys, you can see there's one for the different iPhones, iPad Pro, Apple Watch, Facebook app, all that stuff. And then if you get past the Facebook stuff, there's YouTube profile, YouTube channel banner, which is the YouTube art, and then you've got YouTube thumbnail, which is 1280 by 720, so I was mistaken before. If you want to select that, you can. This is our guideline of what we're going to be using, because this will fit the thumbnail for all people on all devices, including PC and on tellies, to see your thumbnails properly, instead of being overly large, or you can't get all the thumbnail in, as you may have had. So once you click on that, make sure that maintain aspect ratio is off. Do not change that, just click done. Once you click done, guys, it'll give a minute, and then it will resize itself to the size you've just given Youdoodle to do. Once you let Youdoodle do that, guys, you want to install your background for your thumbnail. So for today's video, I actually have a background that I use for my videos through Youdoodle's app. Of course, in today's video, I'm going to get one off Google, but just before I do that, I'm going to show you some of the backgrounds that Youdoodle offer, because it's a great app and they offer a lot of it. So when you want to go to change your background, guys, instead of the plain paper, you want to hit the layers bar, which is this button here. The middle one next to the other one. This is the layers. Then you want to hit change background, and then from this drop down menu here, you can camera roll. That's where we'll get our image from a bit later. You can take a photo, you can choose the custom background, you can sketch a background from Dropbox, you can get a background from Instagram, Facebook, Flickr, Google+, you can get a blank background, and you can also get a transparent background. The transparent background is what you'd use to create transparent images. For this, we're not going to be using that. So for this tutorial, I'm just going to be using a custom background. I'm just going to show you some of the custom backgrounds. So you've got animals here as backgrounds. There's bricks, I'm not going to go through them all. Christmas, cloth, clouds, diamond emoji, Halloween, ice, lava, marbles, metal grid, rainbow rocks, skin, aerospace, stars, tartan, textures, tie-dye, tile, water, and wood tile. The thumbnail background that I usually use is this tie-dye one here. That's the one I usually use for my thumbnails, as you may have seen if you watch my videos. If you haven't, have a look out for that, because that's the main one I use all the time. For this video, I am not going to be using that. I am actually going to be using a different thumbnail, which I'll get off Safari from in a minute. Alright guys, so once you've done that in Youdoodle, you want to head to Safari. Once you're in here, once you're in Safari, if you've got flaming text up, just click the new tab, and then head to Google. Sorry, head to Google Images. Just give it a minute to load. Once you're in Google Images, guys, you want to type the background you want, if you know what background you want. If you don't, you could just search cool backgrounds if you want. That's what I'm going to be doing. And then you just give them a minute to load, guys. Once they load, you can see there's a lot of different backgrounds here you can use. You can choose any of these backgrounds if you wish. For today's video, I'm actually going to be choosing this background here. I'm just going to give it a minute to load to make sure the resolutions are right. I'm going to save the image. Once you've saved the image, guys, you can just close the image. And you should be able to just close the tab as well, because we don't need that now. Then head out Safari, go back into Youdoodle, guys, if you've still got it open. Just give it a minute to load, it still takes some loading time. As you can see, our blank page is there. Once you're here, guys, you want to hit the layers button again. If you've forgotten which one that is, it's this one here. And then from here, instead of hitting the others, you want to hit change background. And then you want to hit camera roll. And then in the camera roll, you can do smart collections or collections. I'm just going to keep it on collections for now. You want to hit camera roll. You want to choose the background you've got. And then you want to crop it so that it fits. And then you just want to press on done. Once it's done there, guys, as you can see, that's our new background for the image. Alright guys, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to leave it there for the moment. This has been part 1 of the how to create a thumbnail on iOS devices for your YouTube videos. Stay tuned for the rest of the parts, because I'll be releasing them as soon as possible after this one. And you need them in order to follow along. I'm sorry that I couldn't get this all in one video. It's just taken too long and I can't upload more than 15 minutes on my iPad. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, all that stuff. Again, stay tuned for the rest of the parts. I'll have the links to the other parts from this video in the description below, as well as all the links for the apps that you need so far. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. And as always guys, I'll talk to you later, and peace out. Stay tuned for the next video guys. Peace out.